The one that we had the longest argument for, which we will probably have this argument to this day till we die, I think it was Incredibles versus WALL-E.
Yeah, Incredibles,
Oh,
Incredibles is clearly better.
No,
yeah.
WALL-E is better.
Well, you
Oh.
are wrong, but this is something for a different day, because now it's time to go live. Hello and welcome everybody to the AWKWARDCast, where ANY and Keyframe wonder about which Disney movie is actually better, and it's obviously The Incredibles.
And
Thanks.
Disney and Tia's here too.
Oh yeah, hi,
I'm here
hi.
too.
Yeah. Okay, you are the tiebreaker now, and this decides if you are welcome to come back or not. But then again, it's also the question. Then it's also the question between Key and me, who actually has authority to determine if you can come back or not. So at the end of the day, you don't even know what you are voting for. So probably just be honest. Incredibles or WALL-E? Huh?
I'd have to say I enjoy The Incredibles more.
Wrong!
The first.
Okay, fine. Before we start the show, I have this. For Tia, Ratatouille or The Incredibles?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ratatouille.
Oh, still The Incredibles.
See, compared to the two Brad Bird movies, Ratatouille is maybe less enjoyable because it's not superheroes, but by all, like, film objective standards, it's probably the more intellectual movie.
It just makes me hungry, and I like food.
I mean, I will not fight against Ratatouille. So
That's like asking a child, what was your favorite thing about going to New York City? The Statue of Liberty, Broadway? I liked when we were on the plane. It made me feel like I was flying.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look
Precious
forward.
Tia.
Look forward to my to when you ask me when you finally get me to visit New York and ask me what I like the most. Be prepared for this level being my answer.
I mean, unless you say pizza, which would be the correct answer, even though I don't want to take you to a pizza place when we visit New York,
Why?
because you will.
I've been heard pineapple and ham is very tasty on pizza.
You will get killed. Like, I don't want... Max, I threaten you with knives very often, but I don't want you to be another person's body that's in the Hudson River. Like,
hey, Luigi, I want to have the ham pizza. Can you throw some pineapple on it for me? Thank you.
No!
First of all, Luigi... Okay. Second, I don't think any pizza place in New York, except for tourist traps, keep pineapple 50 miles in their vicinity. You get the good shit.
Even the grocery store next door is not allowed to have pineapple in their.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look.
Oh, wow.
We will get started with the actual show in a second, but I get to talk about whatever I want because this is my birthday podcast. So
it kind of is.
Yeah, but no, here's the thing. Most, like, local suburb pizza places I've been to when I grew up in New York always was next to or across the street from some kind of, like, halal grocery store. So it's the great thing of you're in the pizza place enjoying pizza, it smells like pizza, yeah, and then as soon as you walk out you smell like kebabs and fucking halal food, so Middle Eastern food, which is not a bad smell. However, it is something that your nose is not prepared for. And I don't know if that was just a thing in my town, but I like to believe that my town is indicative of the entire state of New York. Oh, God. But yes,
to wrap
Tia.
this entire thing up, yes, I am finally glad I discovered a difference between you two. And I will no longer advance the conspiracy theory that you're one and the same person, which also would explain why there is no webcam there, because doing this entire ventriloquism is hard enough for Keyframe, but being on camera twice would be too tricky. But no, I finally accept that you are. Oh. That I finally accepted because Keyframe says. That what was it? WALL-E is better than Incredibles, but The improved
But
keyframe
Tia,
says.
improved keyframe. Okay.
So,
Happy
welcome
birthday
back to the show, GlitchyBits,
Well,
aka Tia. Wow! Shit.
That was your punishment. But yes,
Anyways,
welcome, Tia. We're glad to
yes.
have you back on.
Exactly.
I'm glad to
is
be
already
here.
chaos. Happy birthday.
And for the people who missed your first appearance on the show and simply lack good taste, please tell us, who are you, what do you do, and why should people care?
Oh man, where to start? Well, I'm GlitchyBits. You can call me Tia. I am a freelance artist for about, I'm guessing, 9 or 10 years so far, maybe. And you should care about me because I'm amazing and I do good art,
That
and I
is
have
true.
like amazing friends who invite me on a podcast.
I believe in the history of this show, you are the first guest who actually is not overly modest and I have no idea why people do that. No, you are like, bam, I'm amazing. That is
I'm sorry. No, I have terrible art, and no one commissions me, and
Keyframe.
I'm living in a cardboard box.
Keyframe.
What are you, like Squidward when and it's like no one would buy my paintings. No one would buy my paintings, so I had to eat them.
But Keyframe, 4 years of this show and we still have firsts.
I know.
And non-modest guest.
It keeps the land exciting.
Also, how the hell did I miss your Catra pic? I need to go through your Twitter history now.
Oh man, that was for a birthday present for some rando, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have never drawn her before. What's she like? And I'm like,
God damn it! And now Instagram punishes me for not.
Well,
registering
we already got through her intro, so we don't need Instagram anymore.
Did we? Okay. Well,
we fulfill.
You heard the co-host. It has to go now.
Yeah, now we're back to the Minx. Oh, okay, Tia. Okay, Tia.
What? I need my ego stroked like 24/7. When?
You live with Zarel. You don't need to have your ego stroked any more than that. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, but yes, Tia, what's been going on recently? What dragons have you slayed? Like, what are your epic adventures that you've had recently?
Oh, an epic adventure. That has to be the fact that I have finally moved out of my parents' house after 27 years of living with them, and I am happy here with the amazing Zarel. Fucking wonderful, wonderful man-child he is, along with his wife, Ashley, and it's been a ride. Learning how to adult, learning how to do my taxes so I can get my stimulus checks. Hopefully they're coming soon, everyone who's waiting for them. And yeah, there's a lot more adventures coming up.
It's not a great experience to have Chase or Wells Fargo as someone who has Chase, because they're going to be holding those stimmies to, I think, Wednesday, which is the whole reason is because like the banks get interest rates if they hold on to the checks. That should be illegal.
Great! I'm with Chase, and that's news to me, so fiddle-dee-dee!
That's just amazingly wrong.
Yeah, because people only found that out, too, because people who are part of credit unions, and, like, people who have, like, prepaid cards, got their stimmies on, like, the day Biden signed it.
Uh-huh.
What?
I know, right? Everyone's out doing the most American dream of walking around Target for a little bit. Like, but I want that money so I could spend it on the important things in life, like rent and food and presents.
Exactly.
And maybe Pokemon cards. Like, you know, the important things. Yeah, exactly. But what else has been going on? You've been adulting.
Oh, I've been adulting, and it's been tough, but, I don't know, let's see, the move, the commissions, that's not really anything new, but, people can chastise me for this, but, since it's gonna be Josh and Ashley's, anniversary pretty soon, or birthday, actually, I forgot which one, it was in April, birthday, and anniversary, I'm guessing, I'll be heading to Florida to hang out with friends at Disney World, Epcot.
I mean, enjoy. I mean, get tested and wear your mask and have a good time.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be safe as all hell. Gonna be getting tested. Gonna be. Oh, that's gonna be. At least I get to see Jacob.
That is true. I mean, the good news that has happened this week is that apparently more people in the U.S. population have been vaccinated than people who have caught COVID.
Yes, herd immunity.
We're turning the curve. Let's just hope people aren't stupid because of it.
Well,
We'll
I
see.
mean, that's a futile effort to wish, but God, I can dream.
You can dream. I'll dream
But
with
yes,
you.
have you had anything happen?
No, not really. Other than that, that's the biggest thing that's happened in my life so far. Just adulting and trying to stay alive and pay rent and
All that good stuff. It's fun to be an adult.
Fun.
Fun,
Give me
fun,
kazoo.
fun. No, I don't have one. I'm sorry. I only have a clarinet that's coming in the mail.
You're getting a clarinet?
Sorry. Yeah, I finally bought a clarinet.
Holy hell.
Yes, the 14 years of me playing a clarinet will finally come to fruition, of me annoying my friends while bringing it out during the show. I will learn Megalovania.
Oh my god, you better bring it to BC.
I will only learn meme songs.
Please, yes.
Look, that is... You learn how to play Pomp and Circumstance and all that kind of stuff in school. I won awards for me playing clarinet. This is the culmination. This is my reward for winning all those awards. Is being able to play Megalovania on clarinet. But Max, what is
big energy.
Have you look, Max, if you actually took the time to actually play trumpet again, you'd probably do a similar thing.
Probably.
But what has been going on with you besides the thing we shared on Friday?
Well, one thing that happened to me is that I have a new key on my keychain. A key that has 4 other brothers. Oh, I actually showed the wrong one. This is the right one. They look very similar to my current one, but no. For weird reasons, our new flat that I officially am the tenant of starting tomorrow. We got it already on Friday handed over to us. So Friday morning in a very spontaneous action, we went in there and met with the building manager, and we went through the current, like noted down all the scratches or the current state, so that when I'm getting moved out, I cannot get cheated out of my deposit. And
sorry, I'm just laughing at Denham's the big mood of Pomp and Circumstance over. Yeah, Denham, try playing the bass clarinet during that fucking proceed. You only play 2 notes, like a quarter note of C, G, C, G. Yeah, me, the bassoon, and the euphonium were not happy people on graduation day. But yes, you got the key to your apartment,
and
even though you're not moving for a little while, are you?
I mean, next month, I guess. I also already checked in with a moving company, and the guy will come in on Thursday and check our current apartment to give me an offer about
like an estimate.
An estimate what the move, including a packing service, would be. And so stuff is moving in that regard, and we probably would move the first weekend of April roundabout, but that's Easter, so so it will hopefully be the weekend after. I mean, I will have also to check when the moving company is available, but it will happen within a month.
Because I don't think a moving company will work on Easter.
Probably not. I mean,
probably not. It's almost like It's almost like people want to spend time with their families on a holy day.
Ew, gross.
Technically, the Saturday isn't a holiday, so Friday is one, Sunday is one. But we wouldn't want to, I guess, because yeah. Then again, a long weekend would actually be nice to unpack. I don't know. We didn't really. It was so spontaneous. So
Right now,
yeah.
it's by the seat of your pants. So
basically. And I mean, we also were not in a hurry because I'm stuck with the current flat for a bit longer. So yeah. But no,
Yeah.
this also allowed us to go in there and take measurements of the new flat and consider where to arrange the furniture, stuff like that. So
exciting.
I know. So that was like, I already had a chart of the living room, but now I was like, okay, now let's figure out the kitchen. And we took down all the measurements and whatnot. And then
I like that the camera is cutting off my weird tick of doing this with my hands. I don't have problems.
Picking up, but
It's-
yeah.
But besides that,
besides that, apparently today is pie day. So I had a slice of that pie a moment ago.
awesome.
I know.
Oh,
Pi-
314.
Oh yeah,
dumb.
it's 314.
Well, at least in the one of the remaining countries it reads the date wrong, but yes.
I mean, I wonder if the other Americans watching have memories of if you had a cool math teacher of they would do that exact thing, bring pies for Pie Day.
Hey.
Oh man, I miss some of the cool teachers, cause I got more pie because I had an A+ in math. Because for some reason, even though I
Aw.
hate math, I'm really good at it, and everyone
Sometimes
hated me
it
because
just
I was
be
the
like
only
that.
kid. Well, because I was the only kid in math who could do like mental math without a calculator, and people
Oh.
did not enjoy that because I would just come up with the answers the fastest, and people would think I'm a show off. I'm sorry, I'm sorry that I'm smart. Like,
Odie, dork.
sorry, but yeah. So you had pie, but should we talk about the Friday thing?
I guess we can also talk about the Friday thing.
Yeah. So
Which probably is a segue into also your week, and I can comment on it.
yeah, because it's a shared thing. So I am now a
Old.
24-year-old lady. Yes, I am becoming one step closer every year to becoming Jenna Marbles, and now I am 24. Probably when she started YouTube. But yeah, so it was my birthday on Friday. I'm older now. I would say I'm officially in my mid-20s, which is a great thing to say. Yeah, and
Spooky.
how is it spooky, Tia?
Because I keep thinking I'm younger than you.
A lot of people think they're younger than me, and then they're wrong.
Stop! I'm gonna be 30 in 3 years.
I gotta stop radiating like mom aunt energy, and then people would realize
You
that I'm in my
radiate
20s.
such amazing aunt energy, wine aunt energy. It's like I could come to you, I could talk to you, I could feel safe talking to you. I love you.
There's nothing in it. But I mean, I can't help it. I'm actually an aunt, so I am legally obliged to have this energy. As an Italian aunt, I need to have it. But yeah, it was my birthday on Friday, and I first want to say before I talk about what happened, I want to thank all the people that actually bought me gifts on my, like, for one thing, I mean, Lauren and Hiccups does art made me these very pretty little arts, which by the way, I did find someone who makes custom crop top sports bras, and I did order one that says coolest mink on it. So
Yes.
I am so happy because I was surprised to find anyone that has lime green anything. And also, I don't know what spurred Lauren to pick Jessica Rabbit for my OC, but no one's complaining here.
I mean, she looks good.
I know, right? But yeah,
oh, I
so,
think she mentioned it was because of the red hair. Just
the fact that I gave this character a red mullet finally pays off. But yeah, so also Kichi lovely Kichi got me this, which just looks like a cute little hedgehog, but it lights up. And it switches between colors, and it
Ooh.
looks really nice at night. And I think this, if I buy a weighted blanket, I don't need anxiety medication anymore.
Yes.
I named it Nikki after the great Sonic manga, where Sonic turns out to actually be a little boy named Nicky who turns into Sonic the Hedgehog via a Sailor Moon transformation sequence.
What?
Huh.
That is an actual manga. Look it up.
Is
It
this
is
canon?
amazing.
Is this official
I-
Sonic canon?
Is anything official Sonic canon?
I don't know.
Because if we talk about if anything is Sonic canon, Sonic went back in time to King Arthur's Round Table in one game. So who knows? Also, I forgot who sent me this, but someone got me a very angry Sheeb or Akita plushie, and I love it. But one thing I didn't find out until I bought it, or someone bought it, is that it has an asshole. And Brett really does not like that. But, you know, I named this one Milo.
Oh my god!
I know, right? And then people got me cooler things, so I have another puzzle for the collection. Oh god. I have another puzzle for the collection of John Lennon.
Oh
And
my
then
god. Perfect.
The same person also bought me actual art supplies. The only person who bought me art things so far. These are all watercolor pens, which I am very excited to use because watercolor paint is terrifying, but I want to learn it. I want to conquer it. Oh, and yeah, the other thing is one of my patrons actually got me another lava lamp for my addiction, and it's rainbow.
Oh my god.
How many do you have?
How does this even work?
I mean, like, the glass is tinted a green to red gradient.
So the glass is doing the trick.
And then the lava is what? Don't boo the lovely birthday present I received.
It looks
I have
pretty.
2 lava lamps now because I also have this blue one where the lava's actually blue.
Those are rookie numbers, my dude. You gotta bump up. Just
ignore the fact the glass is dirty because I constantly put my hand on it to warm my hands, which is not the smartest idea.
Oh, so it was not. It was actually clear glass in the beginning and not milky glass.
Yeah, I need to clean it, but I always have it on, so it's really, really hot. But
it's
I mean,
practical.
hey, if I ever get murdered, no one will know who I am because my fingerprints would have been melted off. Or if I commit a crime. If I commit a crime, I will have no fingerprints.
And in your
all right, everyone, watch your backs.
And in your spare time, you dress up and hunt aliens, don't you?
Yeah, yeah, baby. But
take me with you.
The most useful gift I got is this, which is a 3.5 liter water bottle.
Ooh,
my god!
To mix your protein shake in once the gym opens again.
Oh my god, I don't. Oh,
sweet up,
chug.
I mean, the thing is, I don't mix protein shakes with water because that's nasty. So it would just be like 3.5 liters of fucking almond milk. Like, I mean,
no, don't. Don't.
I would get all my macros in.
You could do this shit with a Coke bottle when you were still a teenager. Now it will just kill you.
Well, now I'm an old lady. Exactly. Yeah, now I don't have the nubile. What if that Coke bottle was the first domino in all my gastrointestinal problems that we just don't know? But
mayhaps, who knows?
But I mean, it's cool because the bottle's cool because it actually has like time things, so you can incrementally drink your water. I don't listen to it because. I don't listen to it because you know how people just eat when they're bored? I drink water when I'm bored.
Healthy,
so I had this for one day, and like in the span of 2 hours I went from the full thing down to here. And can you drown yourself from drinking?
So real fact, water poisoning is a thing, but the amount of water you need to consume to actually get there is insane, and I hope you're not there yet. I believe it needs to be even more, but it's possible to actually water poison your body to the point where, yeah, at the end of the day, water seeks into your lungs and you kind of drown while being on dry
Oh
land.
my god.
The more you know. Dee, dee, dee.
Interesting child. But this just shows how boring I am, because the gift I bought myself is a fitness and nutrition tracking journal, because I like writing things down. And so I can actually write my workouts. I'm boring and I want to be buff.
You're not boring. That's practical.
I did, yeah. But I'm also the one. Does it balance out that in the same breath that I have this, I also bought this? Well, I didn't buy it. Someone got it, but I asked for it.
Oh, it's still
Wait,
perfect. I need like 20 of them.
Wait. Yeah. Away. There we go.
Hey.
But yes, the best gift of all that I got, though. The best gift of all I received was that I got to spend Friday getting hammered with Max.
Oh, and I thought it would have been a cameo.
Oh wait, there was a cameo, but I still stick.
There was one, really?
I still stick, but yeah.
You
the best
put
gift
me
I received.
Over him. Him.
Yes. Yes.
Him.
Yes.
You have really
Come
no taste.
on! It's Danny fucking
Wait, what did you
Sexton.
just say, Max?
Hmm?
What did you just say? I am really what?
Hmm? Horrible taste? Something along those lines?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, well, yeah. But no, Tia, can you explain the cameo, because you to some extent was in on the plan.
Should I show the cameo? Or is this
Well,
private?
first let Tia
Okay.
explain it.
Yes.
The cameo, oh my god, it was... I guarantee y'all know the name Danny Sexbang, Dan Avedon, of course, the Game Grumps.
Yeah.
I could just be fawning over it and not explain it. I'm so sorry, but
who are
And
all
you
the
are
people that
back-
contributed?
And you are back to being
are
the
all
same
the-
person again.
Who are all the people that contributed to it? It was Chris, Will, Lauren.
Give me one
Sean
moment.
knew
was-
about it, but he didn't contribute. Lizzie knew
Yeah,
about
it was
but didn't
Chris,
contribute.
Chi-Chi, Lizzie, me, Will, yeah, and the lovely Abby Rhodey, because she's the one who set it all up and just did an amazing job setting everything up. And
I'm gonna
Sound
kill
about right.
that woman. I said no fancy gifts.
with kindness.
No, I'm probably with a bat. But but yeah, show the cameo. It actually is really sweet. I mean,
And
we
it's
can't hear it, but they can hear it.
Oh, I guess you can play it in parallel since it's in the Discord chat. So I can say when I hit play and you hit play, something like this.
Sure. It's not that long. It's 2 minutes.
Yeah, which for a cameo,
yeah.
I was surprised because I expected a
No,
cameo
see,
video
Wolfhead
to
has
be-
Wolfhead has gotten me a Danny cameo before, and that one went on for 5 minutes.
Wow.
So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Dan and Aaron give you your money's worth, which
Thank
I fully support.
Okay, I am at
But-
0-0.
All right.
Same.
You girls are ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, click.
Hi, Chrissy. How you doing? This is a very special message from myself
Dan.
and Lauren, Chris, Will, Kelly, Lizzie, and Tia. Big crew wishing you a happy birthday, which is
Kelly
so
is
lovely to
Chi-Chi's
see.
name.
You know, Lauren told me that you introduced her to NSP way back in 2013, which is amazing. That's really, really cool. That's right at the moment when our careers turned around, you know. I started pursuing music when I was like 19 or 20, and
He's so
didn't really have
painfully
any
chill.
success at it
Does he
until I was
Does
34.
he know that you're
you know, when Aaron
currently
asked me to join
working on
Game
a
Grumps. And then,
animated?
Game Grumps
Nope.
kind of blew up NSP from there.
That would be fun.
So it's been an amazing ride, and it's all thanks to people like you, you know, like that word of mouth, like sharing what we were doing with other people. It was
Fuck
life-changing,
off.
you know,
Again, if you
because,
would know.
Brian and I, we've never had a major label behind us. We've never had like a budget to speak of or anything like that. It's always been, you know, out of pocket and DIY, and so we wouldn't be anywhere without
Yeah, one
fans
of
like
your music
yourself.
videos was just a
And I
bunch of
wanted to say
objects with
thank
googly
you
eyes.
so much for that. And your friends thought you might enjoy it if I sang a little bit of this for your birthday.
Oh God, not this
So,
part.
this is for you.
This
Yes!
part. No.
Chrissy, don't you know that you are cool as fuck on the inside? Everybody knows the best bananas will be ripe with time. Chrissy, don't you know that you kick so much ass on the inside?
God.
Chrissy, don't you know? Chrissy, don't you know?
I am
Chrissy,
very
don't
lucky
you
I have the same syllables as Danny.
I am wishing you all the best. I hope you have a very happy birthday. And clearly you have a lot of friends who love and care about you. And that's awesome. I hope
Oh,
that
shucks.
continues and that you have a really happy life. Take good care.
Fuck off, Dan. Fuck off. But you want to know the he is a wonderful guy, but like the most painful part is he sang the part that I had to listen to for months for that NSP Reanimated. So that song will forever haunt me now, and I can't be mad at it. But yes, that was I think the second place gift. Because also I think Chris recorded my reaction because Will was asleep.
He did!
But yeah, that took me by surprise because I woke up because I fell asleep right after what me and Max did. And I woke up to Lauren being like, I've been trying to wake you up. And I was like, I'm sorry. I just wanted to sober up.
I wonder why. I was so
Yeah.
dead. Okay,
Oh,
for me
yeah.
it was late night, but still.
Well, yeah, but I'm a lightweight.
Oh, it was one of
But-
the best things that I've witnessed so far.
But I'm not crying, Enigma. I'm screaming. I cried last night.
It was
But
beautiful.
but the best gift was being able to spend a long part of the day with Mr. German here, where we made the smartest decision of doing the Eurotrip drinking game, which is my media
Hey.
actually. So this is good.
Hey, that is a segue.
But yeah, so I had the brilliant idea of having like a Sex on the Beach as my sipping drink, and then a Long Island iced tea, which is like the kitchen sink of cocktails, as my.
Lord.
And I thought it was a smart idea since I couldn't find triple sec at the liquor store to just use more tequila. Not my smartest idea in the world.
On my end, it starts out more responsible adult. So instead of going for a Sex on the Beach or as a sipping drink, I went for just regular good old beer. A very low alcohol. You can drink a lot of it. But then, because I didn't have anything nice to mix for a long drink, I went for straight whiskey for the shot drink.
Yeah, the thing
You
was
guys
is-
drinking your alcohol, me here being like, I just want a soda.
The thing was the reason why I wanted to do the Eurotrip game is I have a sentiment. This sounds really weird given that it's Eurotrip, but I have a sentimental connection with Eurotrip because we did this exact drinking game the first time I visited Germany, all the way back in 2017 when I visited for my
Hey.
birthday back then. And we did. I picked specifically Sex on the Beach and Long Island iced teas because that was my sipping drink and my punishment drink for that first time. And Max wasn't too far off because beer was his sipping drink for it because he got Guinness.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the reason why. And oh my god. This drinking game's the best thing in the world. Because it's it's vodka, gin, rum, tequila, triple sec,
Oh, triple sec is also in
Coke,
there.
Coke,
I
and
forgot
lemon juice, not orange juice.
Ooh, damn.
That depends. Okay, then there are different recipes as there are with all cocktails. There's
I mean,
always a
you
little bit
use
of
some
wiggle.
kind of citrus fruit.
Yeah,
So
and it also comes down to how you mix it. In my college days, I used to mix one where after after all the spirits, the glass was half full, and then only the remaining amount of the glass was for the
I
soft
think
drinks,
I think like
which is not.
I used 3/4 of an ounce for most of them except the vodka part.
I mean, it
and
depends on how
then-
much soft drink you fill it up with. So which
I
drink
I
comes
think
first.
I had like I think it was like I think it was like a third liquor, and then
This sounds
like
about.
if this was
This sounds like the
yeah.
more reasonable one that you would also get
Oh
in
yeah.
a bar.
I mean, there was more. I mean, I kind of offset it with how much vodka went into the Sex on the Beach. Which, by the way, what am I gonna do with this big of a bottle of peach schnapps? This was the smallest bottle at the
I
store.
know. Wait, you got peach.
Chug it.
schnapps?
Yeah, peach schnapps for the Sex on the Beach.
Not liquor? Isn't it because that's a very strong one then, and not the one that usually that I usually use for Sex on the Beach is less clear and has only like 20 to 30.
Well, yours is probably a proper liqueur. This one is, but
how
yeah.
many twists does this one have? 40, 50?
30 proof, 15% alcohol.
30 proof.
I'm scared.
Wait, what?
It's 30 proof,
Oh.
15% alcohol
only
per volume.
So only 15%.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's actually mild. Okay, when I hear Schnaps in German, Schnaps get usually used for the really hard shit. So, yeah, then it's probably fine. Then I got
just to reference, I usually just get these small bottles because I don't drink often, so I just get enough to make the drinks that I want to. Because I don't really like having a copious amounts of alcohol in my house, unless it's
nobody should do that.
unless it's a bottle of wine, then I will buy as many as I want.
No,
which I have one, but it's in the closet right now.
No, this is a leftover from my days of bartending. So it's a legit bartending that I have carried over a love for cocktails and therefore have a copious amount of different types of alcohol in my place.
Yes, you do. But you also, I would say you have more self-control than I do, and more of a tolerance than I do.
Both, probably. Correct.
Yeah, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Listen, the way to my heart has to be Ramune. Don't give me alcohol. Just give me this stuff. Just
Japanese sodies. Oh, Ramade's marble sodas are the best. Marble sodas are the bomb diggity. I always get just the original. But yeah, anyways, off track. So yeah, me and Max did the drinking game, and
sorry.
to show how just how off kilter we get. Eventually we just started like, for one thing, the movie gets better when you drink because we were cracking up a bunch.
It's actually a good movie,
it's already a funny movie. It just gets heightened. It's like a good stoner comedy where it's funny by itself, but once you smoke weed, it'll get funnier. But the rules of the drinking game are simple. You take a drink anytime someone swears. There is underage drinking.
FYI, all the protagonists just finished high school, so basically everybody drinking.
There is nudity. You see a black person.
This was new, but yeah. The rarest one. That's the rarest.
It's the rarest one. But and then the long drink is if Scotty doesn't know, does it play somewhere?
The song.
And then you take a long drink for screaming. So, and let me tell you,
I had to refill my Tumblr halfway through the movie.
Oh my god, there's so much screaming. But the great thing about the movie is just us realizing who's in it, because the entire like cast of the main cast on that poster went nowhere, but the amount of famous people they actually got. We had a moment where I was like, wait, is that Xena Warrior Princess as the dominatrix? And Max is like, no, it's not. And he's like, but Lucy Lawless is in the credits. And we were like, wait, that is her.
It's fucking Xena right there. As a Netherlands, Hollandish,
Amsterdam. So yeah,
Amsterdam sex dungeon mistress,
dominatrix. Yeah. It was
okay. Introduce me to this movie, like soon.
Oh, this movie is. I would say that this movie is a better like teenage sex comedy than American Pie is.
Easily.
Like, American Pie was the pioneer to bring these things to popularity, but Eurotrip was so much better, and it didn't make nearly as much money as it deserved to.
Also, may I quickly explain the background of the drinking game? where I
Ooh.
learned of this drinking game, even though we added some rules that were not in the original one. The background of this drinking game is, I know for you kids this will be new, but back in the day there was this thing called the DVD. This was before streaming, and I grew up in the DVD age. I literally owned like 50 DVDs.
So
And-
did the guest and me.
Yeah,
you.
I'm not talking to you two. I'm talking to the kiddos out there, our target demographic.
What? Lieberstein and only Lieberstein? Like,
I don't know. They're probably all. Anyway, chat, you can answer who of you actually grew up with DVDs while I explain what I was getting at. No, but the thing is like, and what I loved to do back then was actually for the movies I watched up and down, also checking out the audio commentary, and I found some real gems where the
Same.
audio commentary was fun, like legit fun in and of itself. But
Yeah.
the absolute highlight, the absolute, not what you call it when you stumble across something beautiful, unexpected.
a hidden gem?
Yeah, the absolute hidden gem was, wow, even VHS, damn.
I had VHS.
Same.
Nah.
You're not special.
I'm old, that was my point. I remember then a programmable VHS recorder was a special thing. So, anyways, the hidden gem of the Eurotrip audio commentary is that the three producers get together, record this audio commentary live at home while watching the movie. And during the opening credits, they themselves introduce the drinking game. They play it during the audio commentary.
Get hammered.
And it gets so bad that you hear them during the audio commentary order pizza, and later you hear the pizza arrive.
And the best part is the pizza guy stays for part of it, and he hasn't seen the movie.
Oh, I forgot about that part. But yeah, this is like... and why I find this so significant, it tells you something about the energy that went into the movie. That's why I love this.
Oh, this movie is so genuinely fun. Like I said when we were watching it, I wish I could go back in time and be a fly on the wall of how this movie was made. Because a lot of it just feels like they were like, go nuts.
The Paris scene. I assume, so there is a, not going to spoil, but there's a battle scene happening in Paris. I know, weird, right? But yeah. And
A dance battle, let's state it like that. No one's using swords.
No, they're actually fighting, so they're beating each other up. Dancing style. But for some reason, there is some kind of Tibetan monk who sees them and is like, oh, and starts playing on this Tibetan xylophone thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I assume that this guy just happened to be there while they were recording. They were like, here, $100, just do this and this and we can film you while doing it or something. It just has this kind of crazy energy about it. Like, random monk playing the
This
thing.
movie is manic. And it's so great that we have the internet to buy the unrated version because, well, for one thing, certain scenes are refilmed in the theatrical version, even though there's still plenty of boob. And penis. But
I'm
like,
really interested.
Yeah.
But if you have like the if you had say the German DVD like Mr. Max does, there's a whole scene cut out because a kid is pretending to be Hitler.
It's true. You
Oh
have,
my god.
you have this little 6-year-old or 10-year-old in the background drawing himself a mustache and then going in the background for 5 minutes.
The best part is if you're watching the credits, you see the director teaching the kid how to do it.
No!
And it's so great. This movie.
please!
And
Look,
in all
here's the thing. This
likelihood-
movie would not be able to be made today.
And in all likelihood, this was actually a German child because the adult
They had a
actor-
lot of German actors.
Yeah,
in there.
because they shot this scene in a room with a known German actor. So I'm pretty sure they shot this entire scene in Germany. I mean, they were here in Europe, so
Yeah, because 90% of the movie was filmed in Prague. So, but like Also, best Matt Damon cameo ever since
Is
Deadpool
he,
2.
is
Like,
he even credited?
Oh.
Is he even
no,
credited
yeah,
in
at the
Eurotrip?
at the very end in the black and white credits, yes. But he's just all he does is lip sync to to the Scotty Doesn't Know song by Lustra, which, by the way, this song has the best 2000s era soundtrack ever.
I
Uh,
had this song on a DVD and listened to it in my car up and down back in the day.
You mean a CD?
Yes, a CD. This came before
I was
between
about
VHS and DVD.
Yeah, but no, this movie is so fucking funny. It's like the right amount of ridiculous that I think anyone can have fun with it unless you're a fucking prude. I mean, they do go to the Vatican and make people accidentally think that the Pope died. So,
Oh.
but it's that
For
it's that
laughs.
it's the era of offensive humor. Like, they don't do anything that I would say is like
Exactly, but they don't go.
cancelable offensive, I guess is the best way to put it.
They don't
but
go Tom Green on it.
it's just crude. Yeah, it's just crude.
They're funny.
Like,
They're actually funny.
It's funny. It's like $3.99 to rent the unrated version on Amazon, and the theatrical cut is actually free for Amazon Prime people. But the unrated version is the best way to watch it. But I had such a great time. I loved doing that game. And it devolved, I think at some point that I was showing Max because I asked him, why is David Hasselhoff popular in your country? And then I got him to see the Hooked on a Feeling David Hasselhoff music video, which is such a terrible music video. It's so bad. It's just him fucking around with a green screen. But like, and then after we made we made the genius idea to try to play Pit People, a turn-based strategy game after many alcohols.
Oh,
but
we did not die. I mean,
your vampire guy died in one match.
But overall,
we did pretty well. It's like people who say that they're better drivers when they're drinking. We're better gamers when we're drinking.
I think this was also past midnight on my end, so I was like,
But it was super fun. And to people who judge me saying that was my favorite gift out of all the gifts, it's because like a material gift is fine. It's fun. It's cool. But when you actually get to make a memory with someone, to me, that is a much more impactful gift, especially when the gift is someone took time out of their life to spend it with you.
Aww.
And it felt nice. And I mean, every year since 2017, me and Max have done something for my birthday. And we made the best of what the world has to offer right now, which is butt kiss. So, but yeah, so that's why it's my favorite gift. Does that still mean I have bad taste, Max?
Yeah, obviously.
No.
You could have picked somebody else for making memories.
But I like making memories with you.
Yeah, back to my point.
Oh.
Okay, before we make Tia throw up. She's gonna
Sorry,
throw up
Jacob.
She's gonna throw up a fucking rainbow like one of those gnomes in Gravity Falls. Yeah.
Hey.
But yeah,
my emetophobia can get over that.
But yeah, that's my media is Eurotrip. Go watch it. It's super fun.
Yeah. So, Tia, you want to go next?
Sure, just to get out of the way now. It's short, but what I've been doing for media so far would have to be I've been binge watching almost the entirety of the first season of Amphibia with my partner Jacob, and boy howdy has it been a ride, because it kind of starts out slow and kind of a build up until I don't know what episode, maybe like into the halfway mark into Amphibia.
Let me know when I should put up the spoiler warning. Just FYI.
Not really.
Okay.
I won't provide any spoilers. I'm just gonna say
So you
that
guys
it's,
have gotten to the part with the toads?
yeah.
Oh no.
Gotten to the part with how can I put it without being spoilery? Big penultimate moment
So
with
Blondie.
With Blondie?
Blondie. And I will admit I got teary-eyed just a little bit and very angry. But for those of you who haven't seen Amphibia yet, get on it because it's a good watch, despite what anyone says.
Wait, there are people who
Watch
say
it with
it's
someone you
not.
love.
Are there people who are those people who are like Owl House is better than Amphibia, so Amphibia shouldn't exist?
I just wanted to say who I have exclusively heard good about this show. Who needs a good beating because they say the show isn't good? Tell us, Tia. Tell us.
I just want.
If
I just
he's in
want
Europe,
to talk.
if he's in Europe, I take care of him. If he's in the US, Keyframe will take care of him.
Yeah, just want to talk. Just want to.
Literally, if you think like, oh, a show's better than this one, so that one shouldn't exist. No, that's why we have shows. We need variety. We need to be able to like watch different things. Like, who cares if Owl House is supposedly better than Amphibia?
Also,
just watch
you know what's better than having one absolutely ingenious, lovable show? Having two absolutely ingenious, lovable shows.
It's like that meme with the meme about like with the guy with the two cakes and just being like, man, this cake is better than the cake I have. It's like, wow, two cakes. Like, I've seen people do that for Lola Bunny. It's like, man, what about this Lola Bunny versus this Lola? Yeah, two Lolas.
Yeah, I literally in my in my waifu list on Twitter back then, I literally had both Lola Bunnies. I believe even in the same post, and I was like, both of them for very different reasons.
Exactly.
But yeah. So what are your like? What are your favorite things about Amphibia? Like favorite characters? What draws you into Frog Show?
What draws me into the Frog Show? I have to say aesthetic because y'all know I'm a sucker for teals and greens and all that good shit. But I have to say that the fact that the way the lines are delivered, the way the people act, like they had such good casting for these characters, and
it's very organic.
The line delivery is perfect. I have to say I'm in love with Sprig because he's my son. I love him.
Polly is my favorite character.
Yeah.
Oh, Polly's Jacob's favorite character because she's a take no shit little piece of shit. Love her.
Good taste.
And the fact that I did not know that Brenda Song voices Anne until like the 5th episode, I'm like, wait, it's Brenda Song.
That's Wendy Wu, homecoming. Yeah, that's Wendy. That's Wendy Wu, homecoming warrior. But I mean, God, I mean, it's also shocking that Goofy voices Hop Hop.
I freaked out the moment I found that out. I'm like, wait, I can hear it. It's Goofy.
And then fucking you find out Polly was Blossom in the new Powerpuff Girl show, and it's like, man, what an upgrade.
What an upgrade! Also, wait, from The Last of Us, that one dude plays Toad? Dude, I forgot his name. Jacob, back me up here.
Oh, the Toad that's with Blondie?
Yeah.
The show is just so good. It's so funny.
Troy Baker! Thank you.
Yeah, good old Troy.
Troy Baker is in Amphibia. Please watch it if you like Troy Baker, and just please,
if you like good shows.
Yeah.
If you like good shows, like bottom line.
It's been so hard to talk about who wouldn't like the medias we talk about because so many of them are just so universally good.
Yeah,
I mean, some of them.
I'll drink to that.
Some of them.
Yeah,
and then you have Joe drinks water.
Who should watch it? Nobody. Even the people who already watch it should stop watching it.
You can't tell me what to do, Max.
Are you still watching it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It keeps me in a routine. Like it's like, man, there's few constants that I have in my life. There's awkward casts on Sundays, TV times on Mondays, and Joe drinks water. Like, I can feel the disappointment radiating from him.
I have none because I had no idea what y'all talking about. Just introduce me.
It's just a channel of a guy drinking a bottle of water every day.
Sold.
I know. See?
You are not helping your case that you are individuals and not the same person.
I'm sorry that I have friends with like-minded interests. I have two
I'm
types
sorry
of
that
people in
I'm
my
Key Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Okay.
She's Key 1.0 because she's older than me.
Oh, no. I had this debate with a dude in college back then. Because we were also, I believe I was the older one, or was I the younger one? But we still came to the conclusion that whoever was the older one was not the original one. So therefore there was time travel involved. Oh yeah, and he was Asian, so...
Yeah, I was about to say, is this the Asian one?
What?
He has a very interesting life.
I know. By the way, did I mention that I'm a clone of The Rock?
No, oh my god, we are not going to that one. That's not interesting. That's just stupid.
Y'all gonna tell me about this after the show? Thank you very much.
No, here's the thing. He claims not only that he's The Rock, but that he's like 5 years old, being a clone of The Rock.
Yeah, you know,
Like,
all this entire
it's-
increase.
I can see it.
Yeah, the growing rate. No? You want to have in order to be able to have the clone on standby to replace the original if needed, or whatever you want to do with the clone. You have to age it up faster.
Where's that peach schnapps again? Where did I put it?
Aw,
Yeah, see,
oh,
see,
God.
Noisy Paper
She
Dragon
also
agrees.
has
All I
more
need to do
energy.
is shave off the hair, grow like...
And get tan.
Get tan.
Get tan, grow like...
Become Hawaiian.
10
just...
pounds of muscles.
Get the bod.
The 10 pounds, I wish. Like 20 pounds of
No.
muscles, 30 pounds of muscles.
I know you need enough muscles that your daily diet has to be
But-
20 servings of pancakes.
But come on,
like
I
You
have
need
to-
enough muscles to make you look like you've been drawn by Cass
You-
Vanderpool.
No,
I have
no.
the smolder. I have the smolder.
No,
He
you have some
does.
type. You have the smolder, but it's not a rock smolder. You have like a Eugene smolder.
Oi.
You gotta quirk up one of those eyebrows, my dude. Add that
I
DreamWorks
can't.
charm.
Look at this eyebrow action here. Look at this.
I
All
can't.
the eyebrow action.
How do you do that?
I have no idea.
cannot-
I literally trained this
Is
like I'm a
that
child.
a Punnett square kind of thing? Like, is it a genetic thing that some people are able to independently control their eyebrows better than other people?
I can only do
Building
this.
up muscles.
No, the thing is, I literally practice this since I'm a child because you know about the crime show Columbo?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
he always did this like, I have one more question. And he did the eyebrow thing. And my parents like to watch the show and let me watch it with them. And I was always like, he does the eyebrow thing. And I wanted to do the eyebrow thing. So baby Max tried to learn the eyebrow thing. And to this day, I
can
do
kind of do it. I could kind of do it, but it's more subtle because it's not like this one goes up really high. It's just that this one flattens.
Let me see. Do we have a... If you
Y'all
Google,
can't see it, but I'm doing it.
of course. This is one of those things. When you see somebody do it, you imitate it automatically. Come on, there must be a picture of the eyebrow. I mean, kind of. Yeah. Here's a good eyebrow
Separate
picture.
eyebrow muscle control is a genetic trait,
Is it
according to
now?
Odie.
Huh.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew that some things are disposed. Now someone needs to explain why I have what genetic thing causes me to be able to do disturbing things with my thumbs and also put my elbows completely inward and make people very uncomfortable when I take gym photos.
Double
I remember.
jointed, huh?
I remember when I took a gym photo of me leaning against the weight machine, one person's like, "What the fuck is wrong with your arm?" Because the arm went completely the other direction. I was like,
remember that.
I never realized my arms were weird like that until someone pointed out. Now I know about my
skill unlocked.
powers. But yeah, if you had to give an elevator pitch for Amphibia, what would you say? If you had to tell people about the show in one sentence
Give me
to convince
give
them
me-
to watch it.
To commit, oh, I suck at doing things on the fly.
Oh, the Q&A part will be fun today.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Yeah, now see, Max is not alone for once of not being able to say things on the fly.
Yeah, which is
Magical
great.
adventure of Gremlin woman goes on adventure with sentient frogs, and it's a heck of a good time.
Sold.
Also,
Sold.
cannibals.
Also cannibals.
Oh dear.
But yeah, so that was Amphibia. Max,
Yee.
what is your thing?
My thing is risking once again that I have to go back in for the YouTube upload and edit shit because I have a trailer. Maybe I should skip the trailer. Anyways,
Yeah, I mean, you could turn it on to like 1.5 speed and make it faster.
You think that helps? Okay, let's try this. Normal speed.
It's worth a shot.
Okay, let's try it. I even went up to 1.5. Not just 2.1.
Okay.
You're so
Oh,
smart.
this is the Korean show,
yes,
right?
This is Netflix currently has so many Korean or Asian shows in general, which is interesting from a culture point. Oh yeah, it's gory. I should have.
Interested.
It's basically the premise is monster apocalypse. No, zombie apocalypse, but with random monsters. So every monster is created by a desire, and the desires reach from. I actually have a picture of the monsters prepped.
Thank you, Odie.
You have you have a monster who is a super fast monster. You have a monster which is known as a protein monster, which is just a giant hulking beast. There he is, protein monster.
Sounds like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, but they are not zombies. They are officially monsters. But the premise is like monster apocalypse, like from the idea zombie apocalypse, from the general idea of you have a bunch of survivors trapped in a building, and some of the tenants turned into monsters, so they have a little bit of a monster infestation problem in the beginning of the show, and therefore also a lot of the tenants are kind of dead because their neighbors turned into monsters. But you also have survivors, because otherwise there wouldn't be a show. And the entire
Exactly.
I know, right? And the show is called Sweet Home because they are in this building, which is a what do you call it? Residential building. And you have the usual things of like different characters going through their little interpersonal arcs, and it's a fun, interesting thing. So it's based on a Korean webtoons cartoon. So basically, they took a webtoon and turned it into a live action show. And unlike many anime adaptations, for example, it doesn't suck in that regard. They have a they use the budget well and the animation. So we didn't have complete. We have some nice what do you call the effects that are not CGI?
Practical.
Thank you. Today my brain is not with me, but yeah, they have a nice amount of practical effects. They obviously also have CGI because it's still this year. It's a TV show. They kind of need to finance the shit. But the CGI, I cannot recall any CGI being like super cringy and like, oh god, this looks so bad. So yeah, it's well produced, and the thing is, and it's also interesting to see certain nuances that are like Korean culture that we usually are not exposed to. I mean, every self-respecting weeb nowadays has a proper understanding of a lot of Japanese traditions and culture aspects, but Korean culture is still different, and you see so many small things in the way you're like, huh, must be a Korean thing.
I mean, like it's a Korean culture, like not just like the music industry, because that is usually the most like barrier breaking, but but like stuff in media, and thus what communicates the culture in the media. That's only been like a really recent development. I mean, I guess we can thank Parasite for that.
And I guess Netflix also financing, because this is Netflix original. They have some other Korean shows too.
Yeah, I mean, Netflix has also been getting a lot better with investing into international markets
Yes.
more than just. I mean, Netflix was already showing shades of that with being, besides Crunchyroll, like the main person for localized anime.
Yes, absolutely.
Hmm.
Nee,
But yeah, what would turn some people off from the show,
I,
though?
maybe to give a little bit of a full thing. I mean, I'm not sure how many episodes it was, like the usual 10, 12, 13, maybe not too many. So it's a shorter series. And really, up until the last episode, I was completely buying into the premise and everything. The last episode was a little bit of a head scratcher. Like, a lot of stuff happened very fast, so I could imagine that they needed to cram whatever they wanted to cram into the show into the last
10.
10. So yeah, maybe they ran out of time, screen time or something, or they had to cut an episode or something. It feels very packed, the last episode. Lots of stuff happens super fast and unorganic.
Oh.
Which yeah, it's a little bit mean to judge an entire show by just its last episode of the first season, because it also has
But
a very strong.
you think it's like a show that would have benefited from an episode or two extra?
Maybe. I mean, it might actually be. I haven't read the source material, so I cannot say if this is already an issue in the source material, that the show just adapted very faithfully. Because I know that the show took some liberty with the adaptation, because one monster, for example, got completely changed. I know that much because I watched a YouTube video about all the monsters. And one monster got turned from a tentacle monster into a spider monster, which is like, both of them have an extra amount of limbs, but okay.
One has less implications than the other to a wide audience.
I am not sure if if it is that kind of tentacle monster. Once again, I haven't read the comic.
I'm not saying that it is, but I'm saying I can understand if that may have been the mindset
the reason behind it. Like, let's turn it into a spider. Why don't
Kind of known worldwide that tentacles could go somewhere. So.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I think they knew when Netflix funded it that at some point it was going to get localized into like a dub or something. So I think they realized at that point that there are certain things that need to be changed for just the implications. Like,
But yeah, then also I guess the red flag that Denim. Am I pointing the right way? No, yeah, I'm pointing the right way, but too high. But Denim brought up, yeah, it has a lot of squelchy noises and fake blood, but it's not too gory. I mean, during the trailer I played earlier, you saw this hand grabbing for just a glomp of meat. So they like to do that, but it's not like super gory. So
it's not a Saw movie.
Exactly. I mean, some moments were like moments, but I always have my gore meter in form of Denim, and when Denim can watch it, it's not too gory. That's easy, guys. To have your own gore meter. Overall, yeah, I would say it's an interesting one. It's again, it goes not completely zombie. It is more creative by turning the people into monsters instead of zombies. Also, this allows them to go with a bit of different rules, because one person gets bit very early on in the show and be like, oh god, is it like zombie? Is he now infected or not? No, apparently it doesn't seem, at least at this, after the entire first season, we do not know if and how somebody gets infected. It's probably more of a situation that everybody can potentially turn at any point in time. So that it's not a virus that gets transferred, but it's a thing. It's just a curse or whatever that came upon humanity.
That's some
Curse or maybe
DYE
something
fantasy
mental.
kind of shit right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And yeah, so it gives an interesting spin by having the monsters being more creative than just zombie. But we still have the entire thing of like, oh, everybody in this community of survivors could suddenly show symptoms and transform. We obviously have a very strong emphasis on the human angle, the interhuman drama, as it always is with those kind of shows. Like, eventually it's all about the humans and not about the monsters. But I would say it's overall an interesting approach. It has especially this other feel to it because it's not just the next one produced by an American corporation, even though Netflix has its fingers in it. So it has enough originality to it that if you are generally interested in this kind of show, I would give it a watch for sure. I mean, we didn't drop it. We actually kept watching it, being interested in it, and it gives a little bit of fresh air to a genre that I otherwise wouldn't be crazy about.
Cool.
And yeah, the usual like warnings. If you're not into horror, then yeah, obviously skip it.
I mean, I'm
I need
into
a little
horror. I
thrill
just
every now and again.
get tired. I'm into horror. I'm so fatigued with apocalypse kind of stories.
Then yeah, it's not completely reinventing the wheel. It gives a little bit of a different energy to it by being produced in a country that we are not too overexposed to by now.
Give me some more Evil Deads. I just want fun. Where's the fun in my horror anymore?
Not in Sweet Home. Sweet Home is not really, it's more like the human drama angle, not the fun angle. I mean, as you might have seen in the trailer earlier, our protagonist dude starts the show that he is basically wants to commit suicide before the apocalypse breaks loose. But then he finds his will to live by protecting other survivors.
I mean, I probably watch the show and then cleanse my palate after a couple episodes by watching Evil Dead 2. Like,
maybe. Like
what?
That, yeah.
Maybe what's wrong with that?
No, I mean, like, maybe, yeah, that's a way to approach it.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like a bingeable concept to me.
It's a short show. So.
Not really.
But yeah.
I mean, wait. That's the other question. How long are the episodes? Are they an hour or half hour?
More like 3/4 hour, since it's like it's not a 20-minute
45
show.
minutes.
Yeah, so more of an hour show, but without ad breaks.
All right. Well, there's Armedius.
There is, and we already talked about all that birthday art up there.
Yeah, so that kind of turns off Enigma's question of what was the best birthday gift or gifts you received from people. Well, I don't. Just rewind the show a bit. To rewind the show a bit and hear the person who gave me my best gift deny how good the gift was.
Oh, well, it happens. Also, do I want to know what that again is?
What?
The thing! You keep doing
What
the
thing?
thing! You know, the
What thing?
thing! Why is it so pixely? That thing!
Oh, that was Odie.
Oh, Odie again!
Yes.
He's trying to turn this into his thing, isn't he?
Yes.
Like
I mean, I think the Lauren and Phelps one is still the funniest one to me. It's just so perfect, and Phelps is so photogenic.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, do we want to start with a Twitter question or a Discord question? Do we have Twitter questions?
I have a Twitter question. So.
What, did J-Rog ask a question?
Yeah, of course J-Rock asked a question. Leave it to our man over there holding it up.
Wait, so we only had one question?
On Twitter.
Didn't Lauren ask a question?
Did.
She quote tweeted it.
Oh, and that's why I actually scanned over it, because it looked like the original tweet with the picture. You are right, I have two questions on there.
Well, give us the J-Rog question.
Okay, but yeah, then we come back for the Abby question. Even though the J-Rock question will also be, I mean, you already told him that. Anyway, so for us three, time for Would You Rather My Hero Academia question. Where Keyframe already coined.
Okay, Tia. Here, take your iPad and go watch an episode of Amphibia. The grown-ups are talking.
Okay, Key.
gremlin with like only 2 frames of animation.
Well, now you have to do it here. You are aware of it. I mean, it's literally 2 frames of animation, so it's...
Oh,
On your
okay.
Tia on your way to steal. But yes, so what is the
So,
would you rather?
Would you rather attend a modern literature lecture by Cementos or attend a modern art history lecture by Midnight? Yeah, this really requires deep insights into the show to even know who Cementos
I
and
gave
Midnight
him
are.
I gave him the
I'm
warning
looking them up right now.
I gave him the warning under the thought that he would have asked a different question.
Yeah, but he was like, "All right, thanks for the heads up." But I guess.
I guess Tia will base it off appearances alone.
Yeah, okay. I guess I can see if I can. So, Cementos and Midnight.
I might be biased here.
Are you looking at Midnight? Are you looking at the boob lady?
It's Tipty. Titty.
I know there's a lot of titty.
I mean, let's be honest here. So we have modern literature versus modern art history. Both are probably for listening to very dry topics, since it's a lecture.
So you're just going to be staring at the teacher at that point.
Probably. I mean, in
Yeah.
all fairness, Cementos has not even in the show a lot going for him as a teacher.
I mean, he looks like a good lad.
Yeah, he's a good lad. He's cheap labor for constructing things because he has literally the power of cement, of concrete. So he's a concrete bender basically. While Midnight is what was it? Poison Ivy, right? She can make men fall in love with her.
Yeah,
do
she
whatever.
has hormone manipulation power.
Yeah.
She
God,
just
he radiates
radiates.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, and then it's also modern art history. So you two probably have a bias because art probably more interesting for you personally than literature. And for me, I guess too, because art is something to look at, while literature is like even more. Literature lecture means like really just droning on about it. So I go Team Midnight too. I mean, will you be the outlier, Keyframe?
I kind of want to go with the Cementos literature.
Really? Why? Make your point.
Because I like literature, and usually when you're talking about modern literature classes, there's discussions about what you're reading and talking about, and yeah, you can do that with modern art, but a lot of modern art is kind of bullshit. Like, I don't need to hear Midnight talk about Jackson Pollock for 3 hours. Like,
But booba.
I know, Titty, but I really don't like Midnight's costume in general. Her costume looks so uncomfortable. Like, if I actually had the size of homunculoids she has, and then there's a fucking strap between them, I just imagine
I guess I now
pain.
have to show her, right? I kind of
I
grew
don't know
lazy
it.
halfway through with showing it. Oh, look, there's even... You can buy her costume. Look at this costume. Is this a costume you want to wear?
That just...
I mean, I feel like it would be pretty comfortable with the
Yeah, I
underboob.
mean, in real life, it probably is a lot more comfortable than anime physics with boob socks. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, those are what they are. Let's be real here. But but also the thing of like, I don't like most art classes that are lectures, because usually teachers would they project what they think the art is about onto you instead of like letting you interpret it the way you want. And I feel like that's a very restrictive way, and a lot of art colleges are pretentious like that. To me, in the literature classes I've taken, it's been more freedom of interpretation. So that's why I would do it. Also, Cementos looks like a very fun character to hawk like little spitballs at.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean I think that would be fun. And also, it's too easy. Midnight could just make the entire class like her. I don't want to be controlled like that.
Cementos needs to work for the attention of his audience.
Exactly. You need to work for my liking. But yeah, so yeah, that's my answer. But let's go to a Discord question.
Yeah.
Okay, from Class Conscience. Let's eat the rich. How are you seasoning them? So how would you prepare a dish of the rich? Tia, how would you eat the rich?
I've always been a fan of baby back ribs, so
So you would like put some barbecue sauce and dry rub on them and smoke them for a few hours?
I don't like the way you said dry rub, but
I mean, aren't the rich, because of all the cigars, aren't they already kind of smoked?
Oh yeah, that's true. They probably have some natural smoky flavor to them.
nah, man, I feel like I'd just fillet them and slather them with some ketchup and mayo. Thank you, Jacob.
Oh man, that's some fish and chips action right there.
I cannot really agree. Sorry. The thing is, keep in mind the rich are usually like old as fuck and dry and whatnot. So I'm not sure if ketchup and mayo gives enough. You probably have to marinate them overnight in some juice. Some nice juice
I agree,
because,
which is why I
Marinate
would
them in
turn
some
it into
orange
a
sauce.
curry.
yeah, curry could work. Yeah.
Because a good curry, like a tikka masala, you marinate that meat.
Yeah. Or no. Here is it. You need to turn them into a stew. First of all, you can boil it, right? But stew is also a little bit more of a simple dish, a common man's dish. And the irony of having the rich and turning them into a simple dish, like fuck you, guy. Like
Turn it into ratatouille, a peasant dish.
I got it.
Yeah, but
Jeff Bezos gumbo.
Jeff Bezos gumbo, and you can use his bald ass head as the bowl.
Yes.
It's like a cannibalistic bread bowl.
Well,
there you go. I hope you like that answer, Odie. Oh yeah, Bezos owns Twitch.
Oh, I didn't even think that far.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Amazon owns Twitch.
I just thought about the general idea of us sincerely, not sincerely, but kind of going into detail of promoting murder and cannibalism. But no, right? You even got the big boss of Twitch himself involved. Good job there.
Okay, okay.
You're welcome.
AWKWARDCast does not, and its subsidiaries does not support murder or cannibalism. Everything we say is in the name of entertainment, parody, and satire.
Damn, and we are
Did I say all?
Okay.
Okay, so back to Twitter.
Back to Twitter. Okay, yes, the overlooked question, even though it was in all caps and with 5 shiny hearts.
Oh no! What did she ask?
All right! All caps, sorry, it's not my thing. Alrighty! What is one of your favorite
Your mic
things
is peaking
about
so
Chrissy?
bad.
Is it really? Shit.
Yes, please
Laura's
repeat
fault.
it in English.
Alrighty, what is one of your favorite things about Chrissy? Chrissy, you go first, because that's what you hate. Saying something nice about yourself. Here you go.
It's okay. You can do it.
I'll try.
Also, it's your favorite thing, so it's you can always tell your mind it's just about in relation to. So this is the part of me that I like the most, despite all the angsting.
Excuse me, I don't angst.
Crawling in my
crawl.
This is the one question where you have to be nice to me, and you're really, really failing that.
He's getting it all out before he has to be nice to you.
Exactly, I need to compensate.
He's getting it
for
out before he actually has to be genuine. Okay. I guess the thing I like the most about me is I'm good at networking, I guess. I pride myself on my ability to just be chill around people.
To the point
Like,
where I'm not allowed to contact guests anymore.
You're allowed to contact them. You just have to let me know that you're doing it.
But proofread the things that you say.
But I do think, like, in a current age where people really abuse the parasocial relationship between fans and creators, I feel like I can say that I've been a very welcoming personality to creators, which to my surprise gives it the point that I become friends with a lot of people. And I guess that's just the thing that I like. I like that I'm a welcoming personality.
Yeah.
So there, you guys can't repeat my point. So come up with something new.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, Tia, I guess you're next. Let's leave Max for last.
You know what?
He looks
I
scared.
got something.
Yeah, because now she will snatch. She will snatch another good one, and I'm be like.
Because there's only two good things about me apparently. But okay, Tia, you're up.
I have to say that it's scary as all hell to me, but I love just the best thing about you is that you take no shit from anyone, and when when shit gets tough, you have an excellent way of talking a situation down and taking charge and just being a goddamn adult that we need in some servers. So yeah, you're tough, and I like that. You're amazing.
Fuck off. Thank you.
No.
But yeah, also
I said
since
thank you.
yeah, also since you guys, if you want to say see Keyframe continue squirming, chat. Question to you too. Point out your favorite thing about Chrissy in the chat.
Why do you want me
Do
to
it, do it, do it.
squirm? Like,
Even better. Hashtag best about Chrissy. Go to Twitter. Hashtag best about Chrissy.
Do it now. Do it now.
Wait, let me put it down in writing so that people have seen it. Hashtag best about
thank you, Jacob.
Chrissy.
I'll accept that I have a good taste
Oh
in
shit,
hair
I
color.
misspelled it. Don't take this hashtag. I misspelled it. Hashtag best about Chrissy. Okay, without the
Jersey.
I want to emphasize to people, this week is an anniversary of me and Max knowing each other for 7 years, and he misspelled my name. But yes,
Wonderful.
it's your turn, Max.
Yeah.
The person who's known me the longest.
Besides Lauren, we
Of
should
the
get
peop-
Lauren in here and have her answer instead.
She's
Oh,
busy
oh.
right now. You can't keep stalling.
Okay, I can't.
Honestly, if you were to
Anyway.
get Lauren in here to answer this question, she would go on and on.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be an hour.
I mean,
that would be an hour-long
I
toast.
just wanted to say, if we got this question and Lauren would be here, we would be like, hello and welcome to the AWKWARDCast. This is Lauren. Lauren, here's a question, go. And then an hour later, we would be like, yep, welcome to the post show.
I would be a puddle on the floor of trying to process compliments.
You would be a puddle, and I would be like, well, I didn't get to talk for an entire hour. That was pretty awkward. Welcome to the post show. Anyway, so an answer to the question. No, I would say this is probably kind of a cop-out since it's not very specific, but I would say that you are an overall pretty awesome human being with a lot. No, that's the thing that a lot of that you are, because you are pretty good at a lot of things. Like the aforementioned networking. No, I'm not stealing the entire point. Gee. But also the art thing, the organizing thing, the being dedicated to stuff, being reliable, being for. I mean that's a thing that we wasn't there some recent aspect where people came to you and were like, yo, you inspired me, and so therefore you are as a person inspirational. I mean I being a narcissist myself, I do compare, and I'm like, I'm not sure why people are here to watch me, but I can see why people are there to watch and follow you. So that's the thing. So the package is the best thing.
Wonderful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Well,
Aww.
I guess next Discord question.
Yeah.
And I'm all out of mysterious clear substance that's in this decanter.
Okay, so let's see. I need more denim masks. Everyone, please tell us the reasons daylight saving should die. Uh, its existence is futile in a modern age. There's the reason.
Its existence is futile in Arizona.
It doesn't exist in Arizona.
Exactly.
I mean, here's the thing. I considered doing a That Stupid on it, but since, oh god, it probably has been a year since the last That Stupid, if not even longer. Jesus. You would think that
better late than never.
No, but here's the thing. Do I just shoot my material on daylight saving now, or do I keep it for the That Stupid? Because I
don't know. Do you want to pay Sean and Chris?
I have nothing against paying them. I am clearly the bottleneck in the production of my own content. It's definitely not Sean or Chris. No, but yeah, the gist of it is that daylight saving is, historically historically, people on the land needing the time to actually work. But here's the problem: daylight saving is a showcase of what's generally wrong with humans. You can define the wrongness of the human, or you can not define, but you can showcase the wrongness of humans as an entire species on the existence of daylight saving. So humans are like, oh, day longer in summer. I believe the original idea was that
it was to give farmers more daylight to work, right?
Something like this, and later they had excuses with like it has something to do with productivity and getting more out of the day and whatnot, to have more daylight and save energy and whatnot. But here's the thing: so people realize that it's longer light in the summer and days shorter in winter, and that it would be good for people to do their shit, to do their day-to-day business an hour later, or was it earlier? One of those two. What did you do with your turn? You turned it back. You turned the clock back for summer, and winter time is actually the real time, right? So
yeah.
Summer is the not real time. Okay, so
because we recently moved our clocks forward.
Exactly. So instead of
it's stupid.
But yeah, instead of saying, hey, let's maybe get up earlier an hour and just start our day an hour earlier. No, people are like, let us change time itself and declare that it is an hour earlier. Like, guys, just get up a fucking hour earlier. It boils down to it boils down to
this is why time is relative. This is why Einstein is like, Time doesn't exist. It's a human construct, and we're being stupid with it.
Exactly, but it's like, okay, it's measured like we measure the day by it. But instead of being like, okay, because it's still an international agreement between everybody. But instead of agreeing to just get a fucking hour up earlier, it's like, hey everybody, let's play God and determine it is an hour soon. And then you cannot even sync it across the globe. Because in Germany it's not daylight saving yet. I have to do the show an hour earlier than usual. It's stupid! Next question.
Jesus Christ. Okay, sure.
Or do you have an answer? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut off your...
No, I said I was the first answer, saying that this is futile. Like, it just doesn't... It has no reason to exist in a modern era. Daylight savings was made before the advent of widespread, electricity. We don't need it, but it's one of those fucking things of human nature.
But it's tradition.
Exactly. It really is. We don't need it, but because it's been ingrained in the system for such a long period of time, people are more content with keeping it and complaining than making the change. It's why we still have pennies. It's the same principle in my universe.
But okay,
making a change?
No, right?
How would not having daylight savings be a changed. Like, we don't have to worry about it anymore if we didn't have it. Like,
Exactly.
time zone.
But
Okay.
exactly.
Okay, it moved off the screen by now, but I have to address it. Magical is like, do you want to get up an hour earlier? You still get up an hour earlier. You just pretend it's an hour later.
It's a okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is the
still-
biggest thing. Wake up, sheeple. Here's the fucking thing. Daylight savings is just a fucking playground game of pretend that the UN agreed to. You are all being willingly sheep in the system of time manipulation because there is no such thing as time. It's just our perception is willingly chosen, but we know that this doesn't exist. You wake the fuck up. Okay, anyways, next question. I don't get to go unhinged on this show
Yeah,
very often, but when I do, it's like a unicorn.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm literally out of stuff of Twitter. It's all you in Discord.
I know. Okay, so let's see. From Positivity is Awesome, Biatch. There's been a lot of love and positivity in the server lately, and since
Gross.
old Fur Noodle is definitely very cynical and evil, I like
I
to
know.
know what you want to do against it.
What?
So how-
What is this question? Why have I not deleted this question yet? I cannot accept this.
It's Lieb, so you know the 14-year-old wants to know how the scary old man is going to stop positivity.
Exactly. Wait, no, is she asking? No. And since old Lord Furnoodle I'd like you to know what you want to do against it. Is she asking me what I want to do against positivity, or is she asking you what you want to do against me being against positivity?
I don't.
Probably
Okay, so I
both,
get.
because-
Okay, you know what? Since me and Tia are so aligned, we need to make our Shark Tank pitch to you about why you should be more positive. This is how I'm interpreting the question.
Okay. Let's try it then.
Okay, so Tia, what is a reason why Max should not be so cynical and be more happy?
I feel like it'd be a little bit more better for his health.
I'm pretty healthy.
Nah.
I-
Nah, I'd say it'd have a. On a serious standpoint, it might be better for a community and make you more approachable. Not saying you aren't approachable. It's just.
You have scared away a couple guests with certain aspects.
One. And this was me going political. Political can scare anybody off.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I believe I have also scared at least one person at a con once.
You did.
Personally, I'm a fan of, people being a jackass, but
I mean, so
That's
am
just
I,
me.
but I have to make the case here. So,
Devil's advocate
I mean,
and all.
I did like make I did state when I made this Discord group for this show is that that Max slandered me and Tia in the promo for this particular show. So
no, he was more or less telling the truth.
excuse me, Tia. How, you know what? Maybe he was telling the truth about you. But when have I ever stated outright that I like lanky jerkwads? Like,
Well,
what
you haven't
examples?
stated it, but you've shown it.
What examples have I shown in my life to show that taste?
Exactly. Besides Shaggy,
Hold on.
Looper, Basil.
Basil.
Oh.
I'm gonna kill you. Okay, so yes, my case for why you should be more positive is I think that if you embrace a little bit more positivity in your life, you could learn to be more grateful for what you have and express gratitude, which in general would be a positive effect on a lot of interpersonal things in your life.
Yeah, but this is just benefiting the other people. What do I have from being positive?
Because here's the thing. When you express more gratitude and it helps the interpersonal things in your life, more people will do things for you and be nicer to you.
Yeah, but then I have to spend even more gratitude. This sounds like hard work.
Oh my god.
This sounds like very much like a vicious cycle. Like,
No, it's called a symbiotic cycle. It's called a healthy cycle, Max.
Back to health.
I don't like his little smile that he has, like, because he knows exactly the subtext that I'm doing in this fucking statement, and I want to kick him in the shins. Okay, here's the argument. You have less likelihood to get kicked in the shins.
Oh. Free health.
And less likely, and you know what? If you were more positive, maybe a certain person would stop threatening you with pictures of knives.
but I find it very inspiring. Kitchenware is one of my secret kinks.
Good night, everybody.
We haven't even reached the FMK yet.
I deadass don't know how to respond without it going against myself, and be defamation towards myself. So, we're going to move on.
I guess then again, Liebestern is also like, I meant what Max wants to do against positivity.
Yeah, go ahead. You be a Disney villain. What do you want to do against positivity?
Okay, let's see. So, what about I go for some catalysts for controlling shit, like, I don't know, space, time, reality, mind, and souls, for example, completely randomly picked, and then I get all those things, and then I snap half the people away, and everybody will be sad and depressed for 5 years. But waves come back, huh?
So you're gonna be Thanos?
No, I had my very own original idea here. Excuse me.
Here's the other case. Maybe if you're more positive, maybe some kind of blockage in your brain will go away and you'll be a creative.
Nah. I don't. It's too much art is comes from misery. So
I would argue not. Some of my favorite pieces of art were when I was in the best moods.
Yeah, but think Picasso. Think he cut his ear off. No, Van Gogh.
That's Van Gogh.
Yeah, exactly. Van Gogh. Do you think he cut his ear off because he was so full of positivity? So
sorry, I'm just typing a quick message. There we go. But yeah. Okay, fine. There's your so your completely original idea is to murder the world to make everyone depressed.
Murder, just remove from existence, like like this.
That's murder.
No.
Potato.
Erasing murder is like stabby.
If they become a non-person, then it's murder. If they were a person and then you turned them into non-person, that is murder.
Not
So
when
werewolves?
No, if it's big enough, it's a statistic. Anyways.
God.
Wow.
Next question.
Okay.
Fast.
We're going to we're going to the FMK now because I'm not. I. Jesus Christ! What's wrong with you?
You're only asking this question now after 7 years.
No.
You wanna know what's wrong with me? You wanna? I can tell you what's wrong with me.
Okay, I'm scared.
I put on a t-shirt which has kind of greenish tones in it, so the moment I turn on the green screen, it loses a lot of its color. That's wrong with me. I have no color coordination or awareness. And I also have no memory because I had this t-shirt on before.
That's what's wrong with you?
Yeah,
That's
what
the only
else?
thing.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
the
sure.
only thing wrong with you.
Yeah,
I can understand
guess
that.
So. I guess so.
See,
Right,
I'm in a
chat,
good
chat?
mood to.
Come on, chat. Is there anything else wrong with me? Anyways, FMK.
See, I'm in a good mood today, so I don't think you. I expounded all my anger energy towards daylight savings time. So you delay the day that I give you a "your reason you suck" speech by another day. I can't. I would never be able to do that to him. I'm all talk and no bite.
Aww.
Okay, so Enigma asks, it's March and a joyous time to celebrate birthdays on this month with the case of our precious Key. He wrote it like that. But who says that she has to be alone in this endeavor? I say, and I have here 3 other birthday boys who were also born in this time frame. So get your cake and sing along to the song of Fuck, Marry, Kill, Marvelous March Men. They can be aged however you want them to be. Chuck Norris, Bruce Willis, and Vincent Van Gogh. Here's to all these other famous March babies born in this momentous month, and a genuine happiest of birthdays to our artistic ambassador Key. P.S. Good luck trying to justify how Bruce Willis or Chuck Norris dies by your hand. And P.S.S. Key goes last. Oh no.
Oh.
Ah.
Happy birthday to me.
Also,
Okay.
all this
I mean,
wording-
you were last
then
you were
then
last
it
last
fits.
week,
Okay.
so it fits.
But I also have to wonder, Enigma, do you happen to have your birthday in March too? Given how much he is praising people being born in March, just wondering.
Where's my Pisces gang? Pisces gang, rise up, fish people.
No, not the rise of the fish people. No.
Yes.
Rise, fish people, arise!
This is an Aquaman horror movie edition, like Brightburn,
Oh.
Brightburn, but with Aquaman.
Well, here's the thing.
How
Maxie.
dangerous can it be?
I'm like a textbook Pisces of sensitive, artistic person. Now imagine that heightened and then multiplied by hundreds of thousands of people. If we rise up, you guys will just drown in tears and watercolor. Cries an artist.
Oh well.
I'm a Sagittarius. I don't know where the hell I am at all times.
But isn't it the thing we found out with the fucking Jenna Marbles dogs as zodiac
Yes!
sign video? I think mine was like, oh, you want to just stand around and be nervous? That's fine, you can do that. All of the Pisces was Kermit crying. What does that say about me?
It's fitting.
Uh-huh. I mean, all the Virgo ones were people shouting at messes, so...
What? What do we shout
oh,
at?
messes. You guys don't like mess.
Yeah, that's true.
And disorganization. Yes, so, and the thing is, Jenna is also a Virgo, so she was just screaming about all the Virgo parts was her getting mad at messes.
What? I'm completely fine with irregularities. I mean, my very calm reaction to Daylight Saving showed that just earlier this show. That I like irregular stuff very much, and it doesn't bother me at all.
Jesus.
Anyway,
I am
so
drowning.
Anyways, Tia.
Last, this means
Yes, so Tia gets to go first. You're at Fuck, Marry, Kill between Chuck Norris, Bruce Willis, and Vincent Van Gogh.
Oh boy!
Yes.
I know nothing about this.
Would it make
let's
it better
see.
if Vincent Van Gogh was the little baby one in Clone High?
What?
Oh, there's a
which-
Van Gogh in Clone High who's a small boy.
Which
Oh yeah.
which ones? I mean, which one do you not know about? Van Gogh or the others? Which one is giving you a hard time?
I mean, I guess I just don't know enough about these people to like.
Go by what they are famous for.
I'm gonna go by
Memes.
what memes.
Excellent.
Okay.
I mean, didn't Enigma also write a little bit of a descriptor for each?
Oh yeah, March 10th for Chuck Norris, and every day is Chuck Norris's birthday, but he acknowledges others because he's Chuck Norris.
Yeah, Chuck Norris jokes.
Bruce Willis is March 19th, and he does have a specific set of skills in his repertoire.
Wait,
Isn't that
Yeah.
Taken?
Isn't this Liam Neeson?
Yeah, and then Vincent Van Gogh, March 30th, and he's a literal famous artist within his caliber of skills. He also killed himself. So there you go. That's your choices.
Or go by memes, whatever.
Or go by memes.
I think I got it down.
Okay.
I don't know
Okay.
why,
Oh,
but
okay.
I have no reason as to why for any of them. But Bruce
I will
Willis,
still pressure
fuck
you in.
Bruce Willis.
Why?
Don't scare Tia
Uh-uh.
away now.
What?
I'm yet.
I need
So,
to know
what was
why
it?
Bruce
What
Willis
were
is
you-
more fuckable than Chuck Norris.
It's Bruce Willis. It's Die Hard.
Yeah, but Chuck Norris is Chuck Norris. So Tia, why Bruce Willis over Chuck Norris?
Maybe
Because
she
he
doesn't
apparently
want
has
to-
a very specific set of skills.
Exactly.
See, this is an answer I can work with. Thank you very much.
All right.
A
Then
specific-
who are you gonna? Who
I
are you
get to
gonna
discover
name?
new things with Bruce Willis. Marry Chuck
Oh.
Norris because he's fucking indestructible.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that makes a reliable husband. That's true.
And you're going to.
And
you
kill
just
Vincent
gonna let
Van Gogh
his-
because he's gonna die anyway.
Yeah, you're just gonna let history repeat itself.
Yeah,
You're not
I
even
just-
gonna kill him. You're just gonna sit in the house where he and be like, "Do it."
Do it. Do it. No balls.
it.
Do it.
No balls. Do it.
Okay. Ha.
All
then-
right,
then-
Max.
Then I have an easy time answering.
Okay.
So I am going to murder Bruce Willis.
Why?
Because I mean, isn't this a thing that he kind of has already given up anyways? I mean, isn't the thing that he basically his acting over the last few decades is just like him appearing on set? The scenes that end up in movies seem like there was not a second take and whatnot. So he's kind of like, he had his time, and nowadays he's just like hanging. And it's like, it's okay, dude. I will take the burden of having to put effort into it away from you. It's like me being nice by murder.
That's being nice. I don't want to see you when you're mean.
I know, right?
Oh
kinda do.
God.
So then I will marry Van Gogh.
Okay.
Because oh yeah, that's a tricky one. Why do I marry Van Gogh?
I mean,
mean,
if you're
already
going to if you're his widow, his art only got famous when he died, so you
Yeah,
could
no,
all
that-
hit the residuals.
You see, you're thinking like the gold diggers that you usually are when it comes to those questions, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking more pragmatical as always. So how can he serve me best as a spouse? So I guess he can. I guess I don't have to sit in front of a white wall full with pinned up fan art that comes down. Hey, I can be like, Van, my man, draw me that fan art on the wall behind me.
He can feed
Yeah.
your narcissism and paint
Exact-
paintings of you.
Yes, perfect. Yeah, I take it. And and then Chuck Norris. There is probably a Chuck Norris joke in there about why he is so great in bed. Something about when like on the level of when Chuck Norris goes into water, he doesn't get wet, but the water gets Chuck Norris. So on this kind of level, I imagine sex with him being like it's a transcendental experience because he is.
He
so
doesn't
Chuck
even
Norris.
need to touch you. His energy. Will
Yeah, probably. It's like
Ugh.
Chad, write this Chuck Norris joke that is somewhere hidden in there and is outside of my.
There's something
mental-
beautiful also of you fucking Chuck Norris, given that he's a well-known homophobe.
Well known. I'm today years old.
I mean,
You teach him a lesson.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it back on him and fuck the straight out of him, no? Because that's how this works. I mean, this also might backfire on me and turn me gay as well while I'm at it, but for the meme, I would do it.
For the meme.
So and now,
Okay, so
and now
where does this leave me?
that
So
you
I'm
have
going
to come up with a way to kill Chuck Norris, please try.
Please kill my husband.
Okay, I'll kill your husband so you could take the insurance money.
Thank
um,
you.
You even
You
share
know
the
what?
gold
Here's the-
digger thing.
Here's
Yeah,
the
why
thing.
would it not be?
Yeah, here's the thing. Chuck Norris, the only thing that could kill Chuck Norris is Chuck Norris.
is
And since
true.
I know his wife, Tia, I'll just get a strand of his hair and clone Chuck Norris. So Chuck
no.
Norris will kill Chuck Norris.
Oh no. And are you going to use this strand of hair with a nuclear weapon and throw it into the sun?
Yes.
Oh no. And is Gene Hackman
Okay.
going to be the villain?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
And I'll incorporate Jeff Goldblum in there somewhere.
Nice. Always
Hey.
Yeah.
good. Always good. Okay,
Uh,
okay. I'm on board with this murder. This is a good murder.
Okay. And then I guess I'm fucking Vincent Van Gogh.
I guess
I
you like older
mean-
men.
I mean, that's just true. We know this already.
And what is older than a man who is so old that he died centuries ago? When did he live?
He lived. I don't remember. He's just been dead.
Enigma only gave us the birth dates, but not birth years.
Hold on, let me look it up. Vincent Van Gogh.
God, I'm such a
Thanks,
Philistine.
Google.
I know nothing.
He was born in 1853.
1853. He didn't get too old.
And he
so
and he died he died at age 37.
Yo.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Perfect. So, here's the thing. The man's gonna die anyways, cuz like I think he was pretty, for lack of a better word, dead set. So let me give him one good fuck before
okay.
he goes into the great beyond.
completely like philanthrope, like giving it away for the poor need. Wow. Okay, marriage, quick. This is going very weird places.
I mean, why wouldn't I marry Bruce Willis? How many Die Hard movies did he do? I'm gonna get residuals till the day I die. There's a reason he's not putting in any effort. He doesn't need to.
He gets paid anyways, and he gets paid.
He gets
generously.
paid. He gets paid just to remind people that Die Hard existed. It's like his one line in it's like his one line in Lego Movie 2 when Wild Style is fucking walking through the vents and there's just Lego Bruce Willis.
Probably the most
Like-
effort he put into a role in a while.
Exactly. So here's the thing. If he's so effortless in his acting, it will be a very effortless marriage. And that's all I need. There you go. I don't want
Solid.
effort.
Solid.
Ah,
Fair
man.
enough.
That feels so awkward to say.
A and Y and Key say hi to the people in the chat. The memes are seen on this live stream as they talk about random crap. It's time for awkward guys.
It's the awkward.
Random guests and funny gags on the awkward
It's the awkward.
Artwork and analysis,
Whoa, whoa,
which you do not want to miss on awkward.